At Bulwark, we save lives by being the relentless protectors of those who power our world. With that purpose comes a solemn pledge to never stop educating. And right now, that means taking a new look at NFPA 70E, Standard for Electrical Safety in the Workplace. As the world's leading authority on FR apparel, education, and training, Bulwark is here to make 70E 70 easy. So let's get started. Quick question. Say an employer has outfitted their employees with arc-rated coveralls for them to wear when doing energized work. Fair enough. And technically, this task-based approach can keep you compliant. But the real question is, are your employees safe? The simple answer is no. Why? It's what we call a bare minimum mindset. Doing the bare minimum can become a huge barrier to compliance because you're not creating a consistent safety culture. Instead, you're asking the worker to make safety the exception by stopping what they're doing and remembering to don their arc-rated clothing. And that can be a big, annoying ask. That same mindset can come out of the standard itself and how it might be interpreted. NFPA 70E defines energized tasks as voltage testing, troubleshooting, and verifying. That definition is great, but can make it seem that all other tasks outside of those are more routine and not all that dangerous, which is absolutely not accurate. A daily wear program minimizes the asks and the wiggle room. It will also prevent you from running into challenge number 2. The assumption that providing PPE is enough and that your employees will wear it when the task at hand calls for it can lead to what I call the unintended chain of unsafe events. As we just noted, a task-based approach requires a change into arc-rated clothing. That takes time, which when under pressure to get the job done can lead to people trying to save time, cut corners, take shortcuts, find workarounds, sneak, cheat, step, repeat. Seen it too many times. And the chain goes on. When other workers and new employees see the behavior and pick up on it, the next thing you know, what's unsafe becomes the norm. And boom, bad behaviors lead to compliance issues and other outcomes that we don't want. Again, continuous wear equals continuous compliance. When arc-rated apparel is not made a daily mandatory must-wear, employees have more opportunities to use common excuses like, I just forgot, I didn't know, it doesn't fit right, it's not comfortable, or it takes too much time. Far worse, it can foster a false feeling of fearlessness and confidence. Like, it won't happen to me. I could do this task in my sleep. I've worked my entire career without an incident. There's actually a science to this excuse making. It's called the normalization of deviance, which means when people routinely perform repetitive yet dangerous tasks, it's very easy to become desensitized to potential hazards. By committing to an official company-wide arc-rated daily wear policy, you're effectively choosing the normalization of smarter, safer, cultural best practices. And you're waving goodbye to excuses and complacency. You never want to oversimplify the task-based versus daily wear decision, but we're here to make 70E 70 easy. So let's break it down. First, let's talk frequency. A task-based program is often used when workers are not frequently doing energized work, meaning electricians wear normal clothes to work. Made with natural non-melting fibers, they carry a kit containing all the PPE needed for energized work. When they need to perform that work, they put the gear from the kit on over their normal clothes to safely complete the task in compliance with NFPA 70E. When energized work is a large part of a worker's day, a daily wear program is typically a safer and more efficient way of protecting workers. Workers are outfitted in appropriate arc-rated clothing all day, every day. No changing required at the start or the finish of energized work. No risk of wearing fuel, aka cotton, in an arc flash. So if task-based versus daily wear is a matter of frequency, let's run the numbers. At what number of energized tasks do you need to make the daily wear program decision? Let's say you employ 10 electricians, and each of those electricians does an average of 10 energized tasks a day. That's 100 energized tasks a day, which means 3,000 energized tasks per month, which equates to 30,000 opportunities a year for them not to have the correct protection on when they need it. So the numbers, as they say, really do say it all. So let's recap the 4 reasons to choose a daily wear program. 1, minimizes the cost of daily tasks. 2, minimizes the number of decisions. 3, provides a baseline of protection. And 4, lowers the risk of wasting company time and resources. Though all NFPA 7E is important, the first chapter contains the bulk of information regarding PPE for arc flash evaluation and protection. Specifically, Chapter 1, Safety-Related Work Practices. Article 130, Work Involving Electrical Hazards. 130.5, Arc Flash Risk Assessment through 130.7, Personal and Other Protective Equipment. These are bare minimum standards, and we can always exceed those, but they drive home the point of choosing a daily wear program. Think of it this way. Donning a daily wear, arc-rated shirt and pants is like wearing your seatbelt. It's better to have it on and not need it than the alternative. Those who fall under the scope of NFPA 7E power our economy and are often under intense pressure to keep the widgets flowing. So for them, we need to keep the knowledge flowing. Here's what head-to-toe protection looks like. Hard hat, safety glasses, hearing protection, balaclava, arc-rated face shield must be worn. Garments must be fully buttoned up or zipped up. Shirt and pant, shirt must be fully tucked in. Sleeves rolled down and secured at the wrist. Proper rubber gloves and leather protectors must be worn. Those are simple rules, but as with all PPE, the better the garment feels, fits, and works with the worker, the more likely they are to wear it right. Think about it. Every time your employees open a panel, any number of potential complications can arise. And they're already adding complexity by wearing the required hard hat and face shield, balaclava, eye and ear protection, rubber gloves, and leathers. So the fit, feel, and functionality of their arc-rated apparel can't be a distraction. They need fabric that flexes, stretches, moves with them, and a garment that feels good to wear, not a burden. And they need moisture management and smart design. With Bulwark FR, you can trust you'll have the right gear in the right moment to keep your team cool, comfortable, and compliant. We're committed to leading and clarifying every aspect of safety in the energy sector. It's that very spirit of partnership that's core to our purpose of saving lives and that we pledge to put to work for you relentlessly anytime you need. For now, we hope we've made 7E a bit more 7E easy. Stay safe.